The Dreaming. Mirror, mirror. New York City. The sun almost down now, and Nuala cannot recall ever having felt such dread from a sunset. They have made bundles from ash and oak twigs, from thorn and rowan. Hours spent gathering these things they'll need against the night. Small charms against the things the night will bring. Sprigs of St. John's word around the window-sills, salt and bread at the threshold, an old horseshoe nailed to the front door, but Nuala feels like they're building paper walls against the fire. If what the Cluracan told her in the pub was true, if the Unseelie have come for her, paper walls against an inferno. That was the last window. Well done, sister. And I've nailed shut the door and whispered 3 good words into every faucet. They'll not be getting in through the plumbing. Cluracan? What's troubling you, Nuala? Is any of this going to work? Aye, it will. The Unseelie are a terrible lot, but they're not invulnerable. We can't hide in here forever. What happens come morning? Let us worry about the morning when we've finished with the night. And will you please take that ridiculous thing from off your head? There's no one here to see your ears but me. I'm sorry. I've gotten so used to it, I forget I have it on. Well, it's a hideous rack, and it pains me to see you hiding yourself from these humans. You do not belong here, sister. Skulking about this shabby excuse for a world when you should be the most beautiful flower in Titania's garden. Your shadow, Cluracan, your shadow is endless. Well then, I suppose it's time we're both done with our masquerades. Central Park, New York City. See, already they've drawn their plans against us. Phew. And they waste their time. Their sticks and conjurations might frighten a wizard old goblin like you, but they'll not keep the lob from that stag's throat. There is a depth of blood in this. We are here to find the Dawnstone, lab, not to sell your quarrels with this antlered elf. Our lord will likely have your wretched head on a stake. You've had your chance here. Now finding the stone is my responsibility, and I'll settle whatever scores I wish along the way. And you'll not be getting in my way, or I'll save old Finver the trouble of slitting your guzzle. You insolent. Just be grateful I have not laid the blame for my brother's death at your feet, Froggy. I could have, easily enough. And I may yet, so mind yourself and pray the heart's blood is sufficient to satisfy me. Pest! I know you. You are not my brother. You are my brother's doom. You're the wild heart he released from the looking glass, his nemesis. And I dreamt of you at Lord Morpheus' wake. I dreamt you were the one who removed the glamour the Cluracan had put upon me, the one who tried to warn me. I am that one. You've a sharp eye on you, sister. A sharp eye? How dare you deceive me? And I am not your sister. I am nothing of yours. The Cluracan is my brother. But the Cluracan is, after a fashion, my brother as well. Does that not mean... Oh, shut up. I don't want to hear any more. Surely you can't believe I mean you harm. I learned you were in danger, and there was not time to search for the Cluracan. Lately he spends his time wandering drunkenly between worlds, avoiding his duties and his fate. I don't know what to believe. Everything you've said could be a lie. Perhaps you're only using me, laying a trap for my brother, leading him like a rabbit to the snare and me the bait. The sun is almost down, Nuala. There is no time for this now. You must trust me. I have no choice then. I am sorry, Nuala. I wish it were not so. I am so afraid. You'd be a fool not to fear the Unseelie. But have I not said no harm will come to you this night? And I want to believe you. But how can I ever trust a part of my brother that must surely one day be his ruin? How can I do that? There now, you do not distrust the light of the sun, though it must one day burn itself to a blackened cinder. I am merely the part of the Clurican that burns. Your eyes are like stars, Nuala. Have I ever told you that? A queen of fairy would be blessed to have such eyes. My eyes? Get off me! How could you? Did you not just tell me I was your sister? I'd be better off trusting a Puck. At least a Puck does not pretend to be anything but a fiend. It is the fierce gaze of a queen you have. Small wonder Titania ordered you banished. Newark, New Jersey. Dear Journal, I've been awake for almost an hour, since just after sunup, I think. I'm thirsty and my legs are stiff. I was dreaming. That place. I don't know what to call it. I don't even know if it has a name. But Lucius was there, and he talked to me. He told me to be careful and find Nuala. No, I don't know who Nuala is. He said I would know her when I saw her. He said the pendant belongs to her. I thought we were leaving all that crazy shit behind when we left New Orleans. I thought things would be different in New York. But now I don't think this bus goes fast enough to outrun my dreams. Evangeline is still asleep. I don't think the bus goes fast enough for her either. She was talking in her sleep again, just now, calling for Billy and Plath and Echo. She still hasn't told me who Echo is. And I don't think I want to know anymore. Who's Nuala, Lucius, and what the hell's waiting for us out there? Stand away from her, now. Aye, brother, that I will. Well met again, brother. 'Tis a comfort knowing I have the likes of ye to watch over my wayward kin, of such kindly doom. Clurican? When last I saw you the Clurican, you were hardly fit to watch over the cork in a bottle, much less your sister. Sure, I would have sought you out, had I the time to search every public house and inn and sewer ditch be, between here and hell. You swear up late, pretender. Now let's see if you know the use of it, if you are half as quick with a sword as with your stag's tongue. No, Clurican, please, you know you can't beat him, and the Unseelie, I am not hurt, see? Damn the Unseelie, and damn me as well, if I cannot best this deceiving worm that hides behind my own face. I'm thinking ye do well to listen to your sister, the Clurican. This is not yet the place nor the time. I said, draw your weapon. I shall not tell you again. Well then, it's as good a day to die as the next. But you disappoint me, brother. I knew you were a drunkard and a liar and a bugger of boys. But I did not think you a fool in the bargain. A fool? Because I've tried of playing cat and mousey with my undoing? Then it's right pleased I am to be disappointed in ye. Have you lost your senses? What? Ah, forgive me. I thought you meant to fight. Had I but known you were so poorly hung. This is not a jest, Clurican. It's your doom himself. And he grows impatient. Raise your weapon, the Clurican, for I'll not have it said I killed a fop while he worried over his linen. Do you mean to undress me, then? I confess you have a pretty face, though a wee bit too familiar. As you wish, brother. Clurican!
Master, you were right.
Shh! More quietly, Flitter.
You were right, master. I have found the stag what killed the fashion and Kangason, and right where you sat. Well, how'd you like that? Froggy Boy's glass eye might be good for something after all. May the miracles never cease.
Still you dare mock me? I said the stone in the heart would be with the elf girl, did I not?
Blah, blah, blah. Whatever you say, Froggy. You should not speak this way to our master seer. He is very powerful sorcerer and deserves your respect, or... Oh, what? I get 100 years of purple balls on my arse? A plague of bellyaches and dandruff? Pho! We are unseelie, Flitling. We are all cursed. As for your master and his dark powers, I wager my claws and whiskers he'd be hard-pressed to curdle weak old milk.
I will show you, boggart. I will show you curdled milk and curses. He's a right nasty character, this one. I wouldn't be making no particular threats or anything if you gets me drift. I will show him, Knucklewort. Set me down. Set me down, Knucklewort.
Don't have a conniption, Froggy. The lap's right here to protect you from those scary old elves. There is another thing, master. There are now two.
Silence, Flitter. I've business with the insolent boggart.
Uh,
My lord entrusted me to find the brickheads. Close your eyes now, Flitter, and that is what I will do, Lap. I will do it, or I will lay this entire pathetic world to waste trying. Stand aside, bold Lap, and see here what I know of curses. Behold the host. And what happens now, the Clurican? I confess I had not thought this a likely turn of events. Will you skewer an unarmed man, brother? Is that how the balladeers will sing of you? But perhaps I was not meant to be your fate after all.
Quiet, Stag. I am no coward, and by Menonen's barnacles, this will be a fair fight.
It's a trick, Clurican. Do not listen to him. Kill the heart while you have the chance.
And have the minstrel singer yellow-hearted Clurican slew a defenseless elf rather than bravely meet his destiny? I think not.
But he is not an elf, and he is not defenseless, please.
It is not in me, sister. Raise your weapon and do your worst.
But I have no blade. Ah, I see. Oh, Clurican, what have you done? You would have done well to mind our sister, the Clurican.
Such an opportunity will not likely come again. In truth, I would have saved this moment for another day, but if you are decided, shall we be about it then? And when you are dead, brave Cluracan, who will defend Nuala from the Unseelie? Is your honor more important than her life?
What would you know of honor? Ugh!
Enough to know her safety comes before our own pride, Sir Cluracan.
And yet have me believing she was safe with you? Well, wolves make poor shepherds, I'm thinking.
Aye, so they say.
Cluracan! The Bookworm, St. Mark's Place. Excuse me, does a young woman named Nuala work here? Nuala? She's off tonight, cold and sick. Oh, well, I see. I hope it's nothing serious. She said she had a headache. What do you want with her anyway? I'm an old friend. That's all. She lost something, and I've been trying to find it for her. That's so? Could you tell me where I can reach her? A telephone number, perhaps? Look, dude, I don't know who you are, okay? And I can't go giving Nuala's number to everybody that walks through that door. For all I know, you might be some kind of pervert or serial killer or something. I assure you that's not the case. Yeah, well, that's what you say. I've come a long way to see her, and this is a matter of some considerable importance. Well, maybe you're a cop or some kind of private detective. Someone's hired to check up on her. Maybe you're her father. I do see a resemblance. Her father? The ears, Mr. Spock. What was that? Some kind of family curse or something? Yes. The ears. Well, I'm afraid that's rather a long story. I bet it is. Yes, well, please tell her that Lucien needs to see her. That I think I may have found her pendant. Sure thing. Want to leave a number? No. She'll know where to find me. Whatever you say, mister. A lucky blow. Now, shall I come back in, or will you be stopping out to meet me? Have you killed him?
Hardly, but the barrier has been broken. This place will offer no protection against Finvar's hounds now.
Am I going to have to drag you out myself, you craven bastard? Can you stop now? Can you not just leave?
Not so long as he wishes to face me, sister. Would that it were otherwise.
Oh. You weren't lying about the Unseelie, were you?
No, I wasn't. They will come, and soon. Stay close to us, Nuala.
I said, will I have to drag your sorry carcass?
Shut up, you damned fool. I'm coming. I'm wondering, is Death half so eager to see you in the sunless lands as you seem to meet her there?
Keep your teeth together and fight, why don't you? I see you handle a real blade well enough.
What? You mean this bloody big cleaver?
Cluracan, you can stop this.
It would be a fine thing for chopping wood, sure.
We can go home, to Fairy, together. That's what you wanted. Whatever slight I may have done to Tanya, surely it can be undone. However this ends, you may return home safely, sister. Take her that bauble you wear about your neck. All will be forgiven. My pendant? But... Aye, sister, the pendant, and your banishment will be over. I am not beaten yet, but I want a promise, if I do fall this night, that you will see my sister safe return to Fairy, that you will tell my queen that I fell bravely.
When you created me, the Clerican, did you bequeath me all your senses? Did you save not a drop for yourself? We do not have to finish this here this night. There are centuries left for your destruction. I can wait.
But perhaps I cannot. Promise me, doppelganger.
Damn you!
Promise me.
You have my word, then, the Clerican.
If you
will not listen to reason.
Reason is for mages and philosophers. 'Tis but a scratch, brother.
Clerican, look at him, his chest. He has your wound, but how? How? I will tell you how, sister. The Clerican was my birth, and I am his doom. We are one and the same being. You know that I am telling the truth, don't you, the Clerican? If I kill you, I slay myself.
And even if I defeat you?
Yes, even if you defeat me, you have but defeated yourself. Listen to him, Clerican. You cannot kill this creature and live.
More of his trickery, a ruse, so I will lower my guard. Aye, you'll have to try harder than that, Stack.
Clerican! Stop it! Leave me alone!
Nuala!
Oh, shite!
Copenhagen's Lufthaven, Denmark. Last night she dreamed of the stone. 5 years since she left the Dawn Stone in the dreaming, since she made a gift of it to the elf girl. And this is the first time she's dreamed of it since. Will you be traveling on the New York alone, Miss Smith?
Yes.
She'd hoped it would remain with Nuala a few more years at least. Have a pleasant flight.
Thank you.
The elf was a poor choice, a careless and short-sighted decision, but there's still time to set things right, unless even the stars have learned to lie.
I'm sure I will.
Not yet, brother. This is not the way it happens. This is not the night. Nuala, where is she?
They've taken her.
Who? Who's taken her?
The host of Ancili, Finbar's Nightwings. You know them, Clerican. And you know, too, what will become of her, where they're taking her.
And how do I know you're not in league with those devils?
Because I gave you my word to see Nuala safely back in Ferry, and I didn't let you fall.
Aye. Well, then put away your blade. There's always time to die.
Clerican!